That should be a little bit better to get the directional sound. So I'm at the A. Hi Smudge, thank you. Now I'm actually looking at the screen right now, so the depth and intensity of the colors is just as vibrant as what they were on day one during chop. They are beautiful and crisp and clean, and this time they're going to stay like this. Oops, hold on. Come here, you. God. My gimbal is not cooperating with me today. So, the artist who did the original work coordinated with the city. They finally reached an agreement and came up with a plan of actually preparing the street here and grading it. They did a fine grading on it. Here, let me show you. And they're using basically like a highway paint, you know, the kind of paint that they use on the interstates and things like that, to give it a little bit more longevity. And then I believe after it's cured, I mean after it's dried and everything, it will be there's actually a drone overhead right now. Hold on a moment. I'm going to get out of the drone's way. There's actually a drone trying to grab an image. I keep grabbing it with my backpack, the thing. So so once it's all fully dried, the city is going to come back with a sealer and protect it. So this is nice to see. This is really good to see. And bear with me a minute. Let's see here. Let me start this. Okay. There we go. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the drone to get finished, and then I will get back over there. Yeah, I think they're good. I think they're good. Okay, so on to the sea. There we go. If you see, I mean, the colors are just incredible. They're absolutely amazing. The crispness of the lines is just stunning. And of course, you know, people aren't walking on it. People aren't driving on it. So, and here's the K. Now this actually has like a sparkly gold paint on the flames. And it's K. We have our crown. And this can stand for many, many things. I mean, of course, it's all subject to interpretation, right? So, you know, the K, Martin Luther King, King County. Oh, right on, potato. Thank you so very much. And if you wanna turn off the emote and let the haters roll in, you can do that. That's totally up to you. You do not have to take abuse if you. Oh, thanks, Raspy. Awesome. I knew you would come through, Raspy. You're so awesome. So now this one I was looking at the other day. Oh, there's a bad leaf there. And then got our stars and various levels of pinks. Oops. There you go. Has Dak already gone out? Or is it too early for Dak? I'm going to come over this way and come in because there's less surface to walk by. Wishing our Portland people solidarity for their tonight's activities. So, and this one is outlined in black, which I think is nice. I kind of like the concept of the outlining in black. It just seems to, you know, crispen up the edges, make it pop a little bit more. The colors are just the intensity of the colors is just amazing. So in our eye, oh, look at this. So we've got more. We have more gold. Hold on a minute. This one I will have to zoom in for just a little bit. Yes. The secret has finally come out. SPN is we're all fascists. Look at that! I mean, look at this the different patterns and colors being used. Just amazing. I love it. Let me come across the top here. Let's get our gold chain. Now, you'll see here on the sides the little bit of gray. So they actually primed Raspy, I can vouch for Raspy. Raspy is a really good dude. Raspy is a really good person. Has given me a lot of good advice. dealing with my copyright guy. It's giving me a lot of comfort. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, this is just beautiful. Let's see here. Whoops, come here. As I fight with my gimbal. This is the gold chain. I love how it has the, oh actually, you know what? Let me look back over here. Some of these do not have the artist's signature on them. I wish they did, but some of them do. Like this one over here. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna come around and let me turn around. Whoop. There we go. That's the artist that did the V.
But they did the wrong ones, and it was kind of late. Like, it wasn't the right kind of
Look at this, just glorious. Yeah, when this was first done, this was done during the days of CHOP, the Capitol Hill organized protest. And what we had was, you know, a bunch of artists basically taking what materials they had and made an incredibly amazing this work of art. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, no. He was giving you a hard time. It was a good time. He was giving you a good time. It's fine. Cause what happens sometimes is I will stream, and then I come back home and I will go over to Seattle Protest Network on Twitch, and I sit in there and I carry on and talk and everything, and a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you know, your stream was so good, which I love that. That's really awesome. But still, yeah, so Raspy, you're so awesome. Oh, we got EMS, fire department coming out and turning. So yeah, so they're turning, heading down. And I have not seen a single shipbird. I have seen one patrol car that passed by, and that was it. So anyway, so here at CHOP, and they did their art, and it was beautiful, you know. I mean, it was being shared during the same times that other cities and protests were making theirs, and I'm honestly not very biased on this. I have to say that this one was probably the most beautiful, or if not one, let's say one of the most beautiful. There were several of them that were just quite awe-inspiring. And they just, and this one, our Seattle artist really came through, and this was just with materials that they had, you know, in their places. After CHOP, now, and of course, now during this time, hey Kay. So, and during this time, what was happening? You know, people, you know, everybody was here. So people were walking on it, people were driving on it, We had, you know, basically a lot of damage that was done, not intentional damage. Nobody ever tried to intentionally damage it until like recently. There was no intentional damage or anything. It was just like normal wear and tear type damage. Then CHOP was ended, first part of July. The citizens of Seattle basically told the city council in no uncertain terms that it is absolutely imperative that they protect this mural. And that's when they put up the barriers and redesigned the road so that people could no longer drive on the mural. So now they go along the sides. And I know it's kind of hard to see right now because it's really foggy and it's really smoky. So it's like chewing on burnt fog. It's really icky tonight. So the city did that. Yay team, good job. Now, of course, thank you climate change, we didn't have any rain. Well, hell, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to duck under for this one because the M is in the wrong place. Yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna end up breaking this tape. Y'all watch. So anyway, the weather like just got unbearably hot, and for Seattle it was unbearably hot. We've gone from relatively mild summers with maybe a couple of weeks of heat and maybe a couple of weeks of no rain to this month, or this time we had insane heat for well over a month, no rain at all for at least 3 months that I remember. I don't know, I've tried to block out most of it. This has been a horrible year. We're gonna get 100 years from now and kids are gonna be saying, so where are the history books about 2020? And and there's not going to be anything of it because we're going to obliterate it. We're just going to pretend like 2020 never happened. And I do not blame us one single bit. So the sign, the mural here, it started degrading. Oh crap, I missed an artist. Hold on, I missed an artist signature. I'm so bad at this job. I'm glad I'm not getting paid. And there go our shipbirds. Do we have as SPN tracking where they're heading, or as our protest moved out? So yeah, so that was a contingent of shipbirds heading out. I didn't catch what their neck color was. It was dark though, so I'm going to assume it was the blue neck shipbird. I guess they're saving the yellow neck shipbirds for later on today. So this is the artist that did this magnificent. You know, I know this is going to be really crazy, but it reminds me of a watermelon. Oh, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. But it does. It reminds me of a watermelon. It's got watermelon colors and kind of seeds. And then, of course, the real issue at hand, and why this thing even exists. So let's go over and catch our next. Let's catch our next letter. Ugh. Let's see if I can get over here before I get hit. I'm trying to avoid the traffic. It's really hard right now because I don't want to walk on the letters at all. And then once again we have our gold. And it's a shiny, as you can see, it's shiny. It's a nice shiny reflective gold. Oh, I hear voices. And just this beautiful, beautiful rainbow. And our fist. Let's get over here to our T's. As long as I can avoid the cars. Gotta avoid those cars. And I'm not quite wearing black block, but I am wearing dark colors. But I do have my my light vest. And I've had people ask me, it's like, why are you wearing all these bright colors? You know, it'll draw attention to you. And I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm truly okay with them looking at me. If it takes attention away from the protesters, and they're looking at me and seeing where I'm at, seeing what I'm doing, they're not going to they're not going to be so inclined, because basically it's like, I'm watching you. The other thing is that the protesters can see me easily, and they can turn away, they can mask up, they can move away from me if they are not interested, you know, because I'm as hard as I try to not get faces and things like that. As much as I try to not get faces and stuff, I'm easily distracted, so mistakes will be made, and letting them know where I'm at, you know, quickly, they can help me to proactively avoid. Now we're going to look at Crystal's E. Okay, I don't think they're done with it yet, but we are going to look at Crystal's E. And this color, now as, exactly, yeah. I am Peter Cetera. I love Peter Cetera, man. So this blue, now as I'm looking at it on my screen, the blue is accurate. So I am going to assume that my camera is picking up the color accurately. Now if it looks green on your screen, the problem is with your monitor. I know, right? Yeah. I love Peter Cetera. Oh my God, he's got he had one of like just the best tenor voices in the world. And so this is Crystals, future Crystals, future_crystals on Instagram. And this is their work, because they are an artist. I mean, that was their original intention in life. That was what they were born to do, was to be an artist. So they are, yeah, take photos and share. Oh, and Vivid Matter Collective is also on Instagram. So make sure you share Vivid Matter Collective. Please do share that. So let me come back over here. Let me get out of the way of this car. Okay. And then this one just brings me joy. This R is just a joyful R. It's just uplifting all the way around. And then you have these bright, beautiful raspberry fuchsia colors, and this blueberry, and just this vivid golden yellow. And right next to it is a very, very bright, sunny yellow. And someone did the Dragon Lady claws. I love their manicurist. And then, let's see here. So there's the artist. And you come over here. Here's our friend. I know, right? Yes. What's in the What's in the bag? It's so true. What's in the bag? So, and that is our mural. Now, it's an entire street block from all the way down there, all the way here. And given that there was a drone over here, and looking at the weather, I think that it's going to make a really beautiful picture because the lights are very soft, you know, just due to the fog. The lights are very soft, it's glowy. It's a little on the ethereal side. Even with all of the people, you know, walking around. It's Saturday night. Our dirty dogs is going strong. Look at this. This poor guy. This guy is a business owner. This is his spot. He's had this spot for years.
I'm already not with this.
And
Yo, do you see this?
When CHOP was removed, Seattle Police Department was coming through and busting up everything, breaking up everything, and throwing things away. And this poor business owner, who had operated the entire time of CHOP, he was never threatened. He was never extorted for money. He was never, you know, in any danger at all from the citizens of CHOP. And SPD came through and started ripping up his stuff. Started breaking his cart down and everything, breaking it, like actually breaking it. And it's like, you know, we've had an entire month of quote anarchy and lawlessness, according to the detractors and naysayers. And the one and only time that his little stand was damaged was done by Seattle Police Department. Not cool. Not cool at all. Well, you know, that was the first time that because I hadn't put on any, I hadn't set up any mods yet, and so I kept it in emote only for ages. And so once I got the mods set up, they went ahead and I told them, it's like, you know, hey, if you're in here, and you want to, if you're willing, because I knew that there were a lot of hate people that were like hanging out and trolling in here, just strictly from the emotes. Nothing. They didn't have to say anything. They emoted it perfectly. The level of hate that they had, and so they went ahead and turned off once I had my mods. I'm like, yeah, if you want to turn it off, turn it off. Take your life in your hands. I'm safer out here than they are in that chat room. And and they turned off the emote only, and it exploded. It exploded. It was like they spent weeks, you know, just like collecting the hate, you know, kind of storing it. They spent weeks doing that. Really? Yeah, cool. Dak is hard sometimes. I love him, and it's like, and I'm like, I'm kind of like a follow the rules type person, but he's like, no, let him come. Shit. Okay. Yeah. It was fun, frustrating, and I'll tell you why. Now we're at the park. I know, it's like there's a park out there. Trust me. It's so foggy you can't see anything. And if you look here, look at this. So we have a barber shop. So someone is coming down and volunteering, doing haircuts for people. We also have our random water donation. So you're good. So the trolls just went crazy pants. But the thing that really yeah, that's true. Yeah, consistency is key, right? That's usually the deal. Consistency is key, and consistency is hard depending upon mood sometimes. So the really hard part about doing these streams is my stuff will be live streamed, and they end up on other sites and other Twitch pages, and then depending upon the bend of those particular pages, they basically use streamers' feeds to foster hate, foster ignorance, double down on incorrect information, and even though, and this is the really awesome part that just drives me crazy, is even though I have my copyright mark, and this is copyrighted material, even though I have my copyright mark, I'm telling them, you know, ask for permission, they will still restream my content. Now, they claim that the content, that they're stealing it, because they are stealing it. It's fair use. Well, it's not. It's not fair use. And there are multiple reasons why it is not fair use. One of them is it basically makes me my own competitor. It basically removes a person's need or ability, or well, need or want, I guess, to actually come over to my stream and see me on my stream. They don't need to. They can just go somewhere else. And then, then they feed that person money, which automatically, so now that person is making money off of my stream, that they have made me a competitor against myself. That is not fair use. Okay, that eliminates fair use right out the door. And if those people want to donate to that streamer, or that they're not streaming, they're not getting out here. They're sitting in their computer room at their desk with their equipment, and they're not getting out here. You never ever ever see them pick up their equipment and come out and stream at the protest. Never. You never see that. It's easier for them to make money. Oh, onions. It's so that's one reason that fair use is eliminated. Now, the other one is, of course, how much content a person uses in the thing they steal. So if it's only like a few seconds, and it's used to make a point that they are already making, then that's fair use. However, if they take the stream and run the entirety of it, can we see that? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty. So we still have flowers here. The fennel has just gone crazy. The fennel has just gone crazy. Yeah, exactly. But if they take the entirety of my stream and use that as a platform, that's not fair use. They're using it as a platform to basically encourage divisiveness. And so we got sunflowers and corn and squash and beans. Excuse me. So this fair use argument, and they're like, oh, go read 107, go read 107. Well, here's the thing. Most of these people have not read Section 107. They've not read it. They're taking the word of other people that are doing it, and they're just basically parroting. So that's part of the deal. And yeah, so what will happen is people will send me a message, will send me a whisper, and say, blah 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 is streaming your content. And I'm like, okay, fine. And basically I have to go over, snag copies, which I can. Even if you don't save it, I can. Even if you don't save it, I can report it. And I have to report it, and the companies have to take it down, you know, according to DMCA. The other thing that's happening is, and the restreamers on Twitch so what happens is I go and, you know, verify that someone is stealing my content. Then I go to that company's platform, because every company's platform has the particular standard operating procedure of how they want it done. Facebook has forms, YouTube has forms, Twitch does not have forms. So you have to kind of, yeah. Twitch, that's SPD. I don't know where they're going. It's just a single car though. We'll stroll over that way. So I will sorry, let me flip you around here. Yes, I know I'm incredibly annoying. Yeah, but you know what? Nobody's tied you down. Nobody's holding you hostage here. Nobody is forcing you to watch the stream. So you are absolutely 100% welcome to leave at any point in time. I am very nice that way. So once I do that, I go over, fill out the form, the company responds, and they take it down. At that point, that person has the right, so to speak, of filing a counterclaim. Actually, I have one that's done that. You know, filing a counterclaim, and then I get to file an injunction. Once I file an injunction, they go to court, and they have to prove their reason why they're restreaming it. They have to prove that fair use that they're claiming. Let's see here. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you know who's restreaming it. You know exactly who's restreaming it. So anyway, because I know who's restreaming it too. So anyway, once that injunction is filed, then they have to go to court and they have to prove their case. I don't have to do anything once I file the injunction. The burden of proof is on them. The other thing that removes their fair use argument is that I am a Twitch affiliate. I have signed a contract with Twitch to stream on their platform. I had to agree to that content to be streamed. Yes, that is the case. So when they go to court and the judge finds against them, my side is entitled to ask for the fees that I spent in order to file this injunction. So that's nice. And I guess if they keep doing it over and over and over again, you know, it's going to become very costly for them and not for me. So the Twitch agreement is very specific. Sorry, we're in the dark right now. I'm actually here. Oh, good thing. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna do something. We're gonna do an experiment. I know my glasses are like all fogged up. So the Twitch agreement, the affiliate agreement, is very specific. That the first 24 hours that I stream content, and someone actually said that I didn't own this. Somebody said I didn't own this. The first 24 hours, Twitch has an exclusivity for this content, which means that they can use my content for whatever they want for the first 24 hours. So exclusivity is massive, you know. I mean, it's not something that that these companies just are just like, oh, the content's exclusive, and then they just let you, you know, give it to everybody in the house cat. So, and all of this is over on the twitch.tv/legal. And you see the affiliate agreement there. So they have exclusivity, and during that 24 hours, if there are people that want permission to restream my content, they have to be on the Twitch platform. And those are the only ones that I can give permission to. So, with that in mind, that is why on my About Me that I have the permission given to Seattle Protestz Network, Woke, Portland Independent News, and let's see, International Protests, Protest for Freedom, and Field Charge. I updated that last night. So those are the only people that are on Twitch, and those are the only people that what? Can you please? Exactly. So I have to give them permission, and I give them permission to do that. After that 24 hours is up, I can send the stream anywhere. You know, I can take my VOD and I can post it on YouTube. I can post it on you know, Instagram, I guess, if I wanted. I don't do that very often. I don't actually right now, because I'm buried under stuff. So they so the other thing, the last thing, the final thing with the Twitch contract is I have to defend that. I have to protect Twitch. I have to protect my exclusivity agreement with Twitch. I have to protect my stream, and so forth and so on, which is why I go out and, you know, have to file these copyright claims. Well, you know, if other people don't want to follow the legal agreement, then they can have their accounts banned by Twitch, you know, and that's fine. If they don't want to follow their legal agreement, that's none of my business. I don't care what they do. They can do it if they want. That's not my business. Exactly. So, and I do, and that's just part of the deal. I don't want to lose my affiliate agreement. I want to get to partner and that is why I pursue the copyright, you know, takedown notices and things like that. And it really sucks because I really have to spend a lot of hours doing it, and I don't get paid for that. It's frustrating. I can't lie. It's frustrating, sure. I mean, if somebody was taking something of yours that the person who actually owned it, okay, like for example, your car, okay, your car. And part of your agreement is when you buy your car, you know, say somebody, you know, leases you a car, and they say you can't let anybody else drive this car. And then you let somebody else drive the car. You know? Exactly. I mean, yeah. If they want to be that dumb, I guess. Yeah. I mean, because technically they would be admitting a wrongdoing as well. You're such a goofball. Anyway, so I think, I don't know, does that constitute spam? What do y'all think? If y'all think that constitutes spam, I am totally fine with that. I mean, yeah, you want to peace out, bye, go ahead and ban them. So last night, our friend Joey Weiser was arrested. Let me switch this around because I'm over here now because I saw something I was really curious about. I saw something I was really curious about. So last night Joey was here. Well, you know, I don't mind protecting my my exclusivity in my contract. So this was happening last night. So if you look up the ramp, you know, you'll see the bikes and the cars and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, Joey, you know, was like, oh, go up there and look at the car, you know, count how many is there, looking for, you know, just get a concept. And so he got up there and was counting. He was like, okay, cool, and he got arrested. Now he was released just very shortly afterwards. You know, we had multiple channels going crazy to get him taken care of. He was released very, very quickly. And one of the things he showed was a sign of basically the conditions of entry. Now, I'm 5'6". Joey is a little bit taller than me, and this, let's see here. I am holding this at head height. So this is head height right here. Okay? And let's see here. So remember that sign that he showed us, guys? Remember that sign? So here we are. Can you see it yet? Do you see it? You see it? So there we go. That's how high that sign is. This sign is literally so high, I cannot read it. It's, let's see, hold on. Yeah, see there now, this is, let's see here. So I'm holding the camera, again, at head height, or eye height. Oop, hold on, nope. And it's like at least 3 feet above me. Let's see here, and I can barely read it. Conditions of entry. This property is reserved for the use of our patrons and customers only. All violations of Seattle Municipal Code. Seattle Municipal Code and Revised Code of Washington are prohibited. No entry after business hours without permission of the owner. So, technically, the city of Seattle, well, I mean us, because we pay the taxes for these things, and we pay the bills for these things, because, you know, they will create the bills that you vote on to pay, you know, X dollars a year to do that, to build these municipal buildings. And yeah, I'm coming around. And there's a step. So I got a few folks gathering. Just a few, nothing big. So, and not only that, you know, it talks about patrons. A patron in the old days was someone who basically paid you, you know, upkeep, room and board, whatever, paid for your supplies, paid for, you know, all of your equipment, things like that, for you to do a job. That's what a patron is. And then customers, I mean, basically, since they are being hired to serve the city of Seattle, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like they do a really great job at it, but but they our friend is on a thing today. Anyway,
literally like 2 blocks away. They're
so,
literally like 2 blocks away. Hurry, somebody, we need a shoe.
Take off your shoe? I don't know why we're taking off our shoes. I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway, so, oh, do I see green? I think I see green. I think I do. Yeah. I see green over there. So, so we're the customers, we're the patrons, and you know, some days he has good things to say. I'll give him that. Some days he does. Some day he does not. So, you know, basically it's not like us. Okay, now the only thing that I really can say is it was after business hours. It was after business hours. Hi, Green! And he turned on his speaker. So, but yeah, they pointed out that sign in particular to Joey as to, you know, this is why we arrested you, because you ignored the sign, the sacred sign of the sacred tunnel, of the of the sacred entrance. And Joey, you know, is about you know, a little taller than me. There's no way he would have seen that. I wouldn't have seen that. I would have never seen that. If see, fire. Oh no. Oh, I am so sorry. Let's go down here. Let's go down here and see if we can see anything. As you know, I don't run. So the the absurdity of the notion that the reason that they arrested Joey was because he didn't see that sign, or he did not abide by that sign, when it's placed in a position that you can't even fucking see it. You know, I mean, you're just normally line of sight stuff. If you're like a normal human being, you're not looking way up, you know, on the walls to see if there's any tiny ass signs that you can't read, unless you're sitting on them. And yeah, so that was that deal last night. And it had looked pretty high last night, pretty tall, placed up really, really high. And the other place that it's placed at is just across from the entrance, again in a very, very high place that you can't even access. You would have to go through their little moat thing, or whatever it is. Oh, this is nice. I told a story until it transformed. I sang a song until the memory lifted, rose from dirge, and I could feel the grace notes. Storm weather. Yes, that is listed. All of the Twitch channels that have my permission to restream content. God damn it, where are they at? Now they sound like they're in the college area. Assholes. Alright. So yeah, all of the channels that have permission, they're going down Broadway. All of the channels that have permission to restream my content on Twitch are located in the About Me section on my homepage. You'll see the About Me tab, and you can click on it. And you don't even have to read far. It's in like the first paragraph. This was the building that was being used as a mutual aid. They still have this. Yeah. I don't want to show you all that behind bars. That's offensive to me. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I have it written out. And people will ask me for permission. And I go and I check out their VODs and, you know, look at their channel while they're streaming and see how they handle people. Sometimes there will be, you know, they'll post rules and stuff. And then they don't abide by them. They kind of like post rules, you know what I mean, and they don't abide by them. And over time, if you just watch the chat, and if you watch the moderators, you will see the temperature of place that it is. Now, because even left-wing spaces can be a haven of hate, you know? even left-wing spaces can be a haven of hate, and that's not my bag either, really. I'm gonna go up here and get over here on the big road. This will usually be where they come back through anyway, so pre-positioning myself. And I'm probably going to take off this damn jacket. God. Okay, let's see here. I don't see any. I know, right? What was that, Scab? Hang on a minute. I can't see that. Hold on. No. Am I a lawyer? Or have legal training? No. My training consists of being a little kid, living next door to a lawyer, and him giving me his set of law books. He updated his state statutes, which is like, it's a library, you know. It's like upwards of 30 books, depending on the state, and they're thick. They're not, you know, they're not child's reading. I don't know what this is, but I really like it a lot. I don't know why it's here. But I really like it a lot. And at that point in time, well, all my life, I've been obsessed with the words, reading, and I started reading the law books, and I became fascinated with it. So I like to read and interpret legal contracts. Well, yeah, it's muggy. It's very muggy. So, and I'm hot. Yeah, so I like to read and interpret legal contracts. I know it's a really stupid hobby. I wanted to be a lawyer. I really did, but well, no, it's because, well, no, it's not. It's not going to, especially when the multi-million dollar company that you have a contract with, you know, that has a shit ton of lawyers. You know, regardless, I am obligated. Hi, Rival Beaumont. You like to torture people. I know, lawyers like to torture people. I admit, what I do, I'll get on my soapbox. I take my soapbox, I carry it around with me. I'm gonna see if Jimmy will hold my hold on. Okay, come here. I know, right? Jimmy, you are in Jimmy's arms right now as we speak. Another reason that I'm insanely hot is because I've got 2 masks on. It's super, super, super smoky. And it is smoky enough to that sensitive lungs will be affected. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Jimmy is being rude. Jimmy, hold this, please, just for a minute, okay? Just for a minute. Just for a minute. I promise, man. I promise. I'm not gonna hurt you. I promise. Here, come here. Come here. Jimmy always lets me down. He's a bad man. Stop that. Hold this. Hold this. Dude, hold this. There. Jimmy! Jimi Hendrix. You're being held by Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, you're being held by Jimi Hendrix right now. So, you are safe in his arms. Shit. I do not have that yet, so it'll come. Okay. Where were we? Wait a minute. There we go. Oh hell, they're not even putting up a PDF. They're just taking the whole goddamn book and claiming it's theirs. They'll sit there and they'll put the streamer's name on there and everything and the location and all that stuff. But that is not a viable attribution. Okay, so anyway. And these guys are making bank, you know, these folks that peddle in hate you know, getting donations constantly is really it's really sad to see that people want to pay to, and I know they think they're being entertained, because it makes them feel good, because they have an echo chamber filled with people that agree with them and their beliefs. And I get that. I understand that. It feels good to have your feelings and beliefs reinforced, you know, by people that think the same way. But they'll sit there and they'll throw money at this left and right. But are they ever throwing money at solutions to the problem? You know? Because this, you know, just spinning around in this isn't solving the problem. So, and people in need. The recent disasters, in fact, that we've had, the wildfires over here in the Pacific Northwest. So we have all these wildfires, and it's really terrible, you know, millions of acres. And one group of people decides to start spreading the rumor that another group of people, the people that they hate, are running around and starting these fires. There was one guy that was at a march, and he got caught allegedly starting a fire. One guy. And that's it.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Do you know where they're at specifically? I was told on 135th Broadway East.
135th?
Yeah.
35th. Because Broadway is down here.
Yeah, I was told that they're that way and they're being pushed north.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they're trying to, but I don't know. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to view those streets and I can't
Sure.
see them.
Okay. Well, let's go down and take a look. I'm Callie C, by the way.
Oh, I'm Josh.
Hi, Josh. So, yeah, you've got all these fires going on, and the protesters get together. They stop protesting, and they start mutual aids. Well, they fire up the existing mutual aids and start collecting donations of clothing, supplies, food, water, respirators for children. And they are driving down into Oregon in the middle of these fires, and they set up several locations, and we're distributing mutual aid. So that's what the protesters were doing. And I can't read you right now. That's what the protesters were doing. The people on the other side were, hold on, let's see here. Yeah, he turned and went down. So the people on this other side, all they did was scream and bitch online about kill Antifa arsonists, even though there aren't any Antifa arsonists. They didn't do anything. We did not see a single instance of these patriots donating, helping, you know, there's none of that. What we did see was a bunch of alleged patriots threaten press because he happened to be wearing black that day and a respirator because it's smoky as fuck outside. Threaten him with weapons. Stand around. Roads, blocking roads with loaded weapons, and basically, you know, slinging their testosterone around. That's all they did. They didn't do anything. They did not help. They didn't help the victims. I have yet to see any evidence of those people helping. Ugh. I wonder if I can take this one off. I keep fogging up my glasses. Okay. I hear cheers. God, now they're on the other side. God damn it. Where are you? These guys are making me mad. It's like they're driving around in big circles. Okay. There goes EMS. Down Pine. Oh man. I do not want to go down there. Shit. I was going to take advantage of my 150-foot rule to cross the road. Unfortunately, I am within 150 feet. Okay, here. Let's see what we're doing here. I see something. So anyway, because it's super smoky, foggy, remember, it's like chewing on burnt air. I got the KN95. Hi, how are you? Ooh. I'm trying to break my ankle. And I've got the KN95 and the regular mask on top. I know Malcontentment Tango doubles up like this, and I don't see how he doesn't just like burst into flames, you know. And they said they were pushing him north. Ain't nothing down here. I don't believe it's in the right place. Oh well. I'm not too worried about it. I'm having... Yeah, I know. Well, he has the, he utilizes the Restream IO. So he technically gets the chat from Twitch on his, oh, there we go. There's our folks. He technically gets his chat from both on a single screen, but moderating it is really tough. Now, fortunately, I was over there just the other day, And did see that we had a moderator over there now, which was good, which is really good. Because Facebook will let chatters just get away with everything. And Twitch is a little bit, is much easier to moderate. Okay, so there, we've got our folks. Our folks look safe. Let me check in here. Okay. Erg. Bear with. Okay, the bike guys are coming in, so I'm gonna flip around. Bear with. Yeah, I'm here. Okay. Bear with. Okay, we're moving with, whoops, we're moving with get everybody back together. Safety in numbers. Why the fuck do you think we protest at night, dumbass? We actually have fucking jobs during the day. Jesus fucking Christ. How do you think we're able to afford replacing all of these filters? Okay, here they come. Jeez, we get that question every goddamn day. So we're going to get blinded here.
That includes you. Leave the park.
Okay, so now they're telling people to
Leave the park. Yeah, I got a flashlight on top of the hill. I think those are bike officers. Leave the park. Ooh. No, I think those are their bike brigade. Yeah, that's not a, no, it's not. That ain't us. Leave the park. Leave the park. Spurs. Leave the park. Leave the park. Leave the park. Watch the ground.
This grass is like super slippery. Holy shit, wait a minute.
Leave the park. Leave the park. Spurs. Leave now. Leave the park. Kevin.
Hope y'all can see this.
Leave now.
I have no idea what y'all can see. I am not looking at anything.
Leave the park.
So, right over here.
Ooh. Keep moving. Keep moving. Leave the park. Go home. Get out of the park. Move. Get out of the park. Park's closed. Get out of here.
Fuck you, fascist! Stop!
Okay.
That car's on the sidewalk.
Hey, bear with. Just over here, so we've got both bike and walking. Hold on. So I'm just walking with these guys. the grass is super wet. So wheels are slipping and skidding. Tires are wet. Brakes are squeaking. So, and then we have our SWAT guy back here and our plainclothes officer. Unmarked car, yeah. So the group is moving ahead. I'll move this mic just a little bit. Hopefully you'll hear front and back now. Nope, nobody's getting paid to do this. The only people that are getting paid are these guys in front here, right here. These guys. These are residents coming out on their balcony. These are residents coming out on their balconies and screaming at the police. So we have our police here, we've got our raid van here, we've got our regular cops here. I'm gonna take advantage of this guy crossing the street to come over. Whoops, sorry. So, and thank God we're just having a leisurely stroll right now. We have not had any bull rushes or anything like that I've seen. So, the residents are still coming out and still yelling. Whew. And we got more over here coming up on in vehicles. Great. There's our "You've been naughty children, go home" speech. So we got more cars backing up. So now what I do see is gas mask on the bikers. So Seattle residents in this area, I would suggest that you close your house up tight and seal under your doorways, throw towels under your doorways.
This is Lieutenant Bush of the Seattle Police Department. You're committing a crime of criminal mischief. Failure to comply with our dispersal order will subject you to arrest.
Close your windows, close your doors, throw the towels under the seams, and if you do get gassy, turn on your
This is Lieutenant Bush of the Seattle Police Department. I am now issuing a public safety order to disperse. I command all those assembled to immediately leave the area. If you don't do so, you may be arrested or subject to other police action. Other police action could include the use of chemical agents or less lethal munitions, which may inflict significant pain or result in serious injury. If you remain in the area just described, regardless of your purpose, you will be in violation of city and state law. The following routes of dispersal are to the north. I would also advise any medic and or member of the press to consider leaving the area or moving away from the crowd. The crowd has already assaulted officers and committed acts of violence against property and person.
I'm seriously going to bring a bottle of 3-in-1 away on the street.
The Seattle Police Department may have to use munitions and or chemical agents.
I am here as press, as media. However, my main focus is documentation.
I'm Lieutenant Brooks of the Seattle Police Department, and I am now issuing a public safety order to disperse. I command all those assembled to leave the area. If you not do so, you may be arrested or subject to other police action. Other police action could include the use of chemical agents or less lethal munitions.
So, if you're in the area here and they start gassing and you're in your home and you get gas, if you have a filter system like an AC or heater, turn off those and just turn on your fan.
Tear gas, assholes!
And just turn on your fan, and the filter will grab stuff. Of course, after it's done, make sure you dispose of the filter safely. Don't touch it with your hands. You know, use a plastic bag or something like that to dispose of it. Make sure you wash your hands very, very well. Don't touch your eyes or your mouth. You can dispose of the filter after this is done. If you have, like me, if you have asthma, if you have children with asthma, make sure you know where your medication is. Now, if you have a fast-acting inhaler, go ahead and grab that. I know most of the Seattle residents are like pros at this by now. They're like, oh shit, here we go again, and as they, in essence, get terrorized in their own homes by the people that are being paid to, quote, protect them. And this is where the cops herded them. So don't think that the protest group just randomly went down a road. They were herded down this road. Okay. Whoops. You're with. They were herded down this road specifically. So they stopped. Goodness. So that's out onto Broadway. Now, cops are heading down that way. This road is closed, and the group is heading down here. And the officers are standing. It's just always concerning when you see the ones wearing the chemical mask, because it kind of makes me want to put mine on, and I really don't want to. So we're back over here at Broadway. Whew, God. Okay, so they're still down there at the block. And then our group is over here. Oh, and people are turning around.
Yeah, so anyways, yeah, I didn't know if you know, they might speak like this. It's you know,
And protesters are helping the vehicles to turn around. And bear with a minute. Oh my God. Sorry. Hold on. Whoa. Hey, you. Wake up. Stop that nonsense. Ugh. My mask is so sweaty right now. Holy shit. It is like it's like a wet, spongy mess. So we've got a standoff. And we have some of our protesters are wearing their protective gear. However, the people in the group are really awesome. They're pretty damn amazing. The group intuitively knows when it's time to mask up. I guess practice makes perfect, you know? Ugh. So, hold on, I can't see the screen. I'm pulling my mask up. Hold on.
buddy. Alright? Don't get any faces, anything like that, please. Just for your own good. I just encountered, I fully support it. I just encountered it when I was driving.
Hold on. Bear with. There we go.
Okay, just go down to the station, right?
And so we got
There's
our
entrance to the
protesters assisting a bus in turning.
you have to go downstairs. Yeah, it's like a opening job. It's like 2 blocks down from it.
So and they're just like right down there. They're a block away. And So we're just gonna wander around a little bit. Look at this. I always see this guy. I always freaking see this guy. What's up?
You okay?
I've been wanting this, you know, these N95 masks, they really fucking suck. They're We're having good times. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, and here's Adam. Adam is out doing his thing. Where's Ian at?
That's a good question. He was in the park last I saw the rest
Yeah.
of the people doing a sweep. So I don't know.
Oh, right on. Okay. Yay. Hey, SPN? SPN, is Ian still up and broadcasting? Oh, what flavor are you vaping tonight?
Guava.
Guava. Seattle Protest Network. Is Ian still streaming? Okay, so Ian is currently streaming, so he's safe. He's good.
What are you doing here? It's okay.
Oh, what's up?
Hey!
It's a streamception. So we have
We
a...
both got fucking naked. You got sleep. You got sit here. And I got our fucking thing.
So we got some of our Portland streamers that came up to stream with us in solidarity.
But it's not as bad as when I got naked.
Go home, white man!
CJ's getting a little hassle.
Go home, white man! You're not wanted here, bro!
And CJ security wasn't standing with him. I'm just on the edge here, so I'm just watching. Just keeping an eye just in case. So I have another bus. So in essence, the protest is asking CJ to leave. And so, okay, so that's all diffused. That's all diffused. No, it's diffused. It's diffused. CJ has moved away. He's moved away from the area. He's still here, but he's moved away from the area. Watch out, bro! Watch out! Watch out! Yeah, he's a live streamer, and the group has, you know, specific, I don't necessarily want to say rules, but they have a set of beliefs that you know, if you're here, you're here for Black Lives Matter, and you know, if you're here for other things, if you're here for chasing clout, you know, if you're here for chasing donations, if you're here to try and put the protest in a bad light, then they don't want you here. And it may not be that you're actually doing any of that, or you may be, you know, but if you are, and they do find out, they look at these streams, they watch you, and they see, you know, what you're all about, and then again, you know, remember, this isn't a group with this isn't a group with a leader or anything like that. No leader makes expressive decisions for the group. You know, it's a collective. Everybody has input, and a decision is made. You know, the people that organize are not leaders. They're not leaders at all. If an organizer is arrested or anything like that, or if they're harmed or anything like that by SPD, someone else picks up the banner and continues on. They don't stop. The group is bigger than the individuals. You know, the protesters are still there. You know, we're in an intersection. The cops are looks like they pulled back from their original position. So now we don't know where they're at. I'm sure maybe other streamers have found them, but it got to the point with some of these streamers that they will hire security and stuff like that. So like whatever. Whatever. Man. I swear to God, I would pay $1 for a tripod. So now basically this is the standoff. This is where we stand and wait. I've got my gas mask out for just in case. I'm gonna come over here and get this.
Where the mama fuck the son. That's what you get to worry about. But, you know what I'm saying? They don't want these red person. We built this bitch from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna call. It ain't nothing like, oh, you know, we gonna let little Joe Biden, his ass with the 94, his ass locked up more black people in American history under any president under the Biden law that he proposed to Bill Clinton. So this is the guy that we gotta we vote for him. Well, what out of his mouth? Well, we not even black. Okay. They had some for the women law in the bill, but we know because the crack, he did it for the crack epidemic. That's when he made the 94 crime. Let's keep it real. But the 94 crime bill, he was a little too late because the streets was already cleaned up.
Take Maria back.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna come back there.
Mo,
I'm mad as hell.
Sorry, excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay.
You know what? Us black people, we gotta sit here and vote. Say, hey, what we gonna do? They're talking about a dude that's. Have you ever seen a person that boasts that they racist and shit? Versus a person that actually put shit in law. He been in this shit for how long? 47 years? So get the fuck about Trump. If he want to do this shit, we're gonna take his ass out anyway. You get what I'm saying? But is these marches gonna be going on when Biden get elected? This is what I'm saying. Oh, because everybody wants this old ass dude who always been in law with the people that we gotta understand that we hang out up in the street. Well, ain't nobody marching in the neighborhoods of the real hood celebrities of let's say 6 Mile and Grass shit, let's say the Central District. We talking about where they really at. Ain't nobody marching over there. We gotta go live over there. Police don't even come over there because they know what it is. We got assault rifles and everything to combat them too. That's why they'll never come there. Because we've been tired of them for fucking. If MLK got murdered, you get what I'm saying? For free! Because he was a second-class citizen. The fuck you think? My homeboy been out here. Joe Biden. I don't give a fuck about no Trump either. I don't give a fuck about neither one of them. Can none of them do nothing. Yes, I am gonna vote against neither one of them. Because anyone that want to do reparations for the separation. This ain't nobody talking about reparations. We built this bitch. Okay, we built this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, for free. Oh, they forget that 1619 ever happened. Thomas Jefferson on the fucking back of your nickel got a fucking. It's on the back of your nickel. And we praising that boy.
I'm
for writing the Declaration. It's a paradox.
Like a pig.
Homeboy out here, he got a fucking nickel. He had 200 slaves. He impregnated a slave woman. And we out here praising him for the Declaration of Independence. But everybody want to stand up for this bitch. Now, we not finna stand up for them boys no more. It is what it is. And if they want it, I'm gonna fuck about the Proud Boys or whatever they do. But That's what the game play with us. We ain't gotta play that game no more. And if y'all wanna join, we can join and we can ride against this shit. Cause you know what? What country have ever had slaves and just say, fucking forget about it, and let psychos go everywhere? We in the hood. You think we wanna? You know where they release the most violent people at? In our neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? In our neighborhood, we gotta deal with these same type of people that y'all scared of. Don't nobody give a fuck about it. Ain't nobody. Y'all marching right here where it's safe. I know we're a lot of people that's hungry like a third world fucking country over here in America. You know, a third world country. Motherfuckers over here arguing about what the fuck Trump and Biden said, and we ain't passed no Heroes Act of shit. Shit about to get real. That's just is what it is. And it's gonna get real. We integrated. We gonna run through everything. What? I'm from a motherfucking America. I built this bitch.
I was gonna say, when it was real, I'm just wondering, what's your plan?
Oh, once it gets real, guess what my plan was, right? Same motherfucking plan MLK died. Same motherfucking plan my man Marcus Garvey said. Same goddamn plan. What the fuck do you think? You're gonna die for something, you're gonna live a coward. And that's just what it is. And I'm not a coward. I'm not my granddaddy. I'm not my grandmama. I'm not none of them motherfuckers that people run over them. I'm not none of these people that's out here. This shit real to us. We ready. We waiting. If Joe Biden get elected, shit don't clear up in March, April. We finna run. And they know it. That's why they fucking coming out here with these robotic dogs. You don't think they don't know this shit? The shit finna leak over into white people families and all that shit. We integrate, so they can't stop it. So that's the next move. So they better say some goddamn. Hey, people want to say feminist. So don't talk to a sister in the hood. She don't know shit about feminists or anything. Don't talk to a brother in the hood. You don't know shit about Antifa. We finna burn this bitch down. That's what it is. I'm not saying that. And now we talking about a system. I ain't gotta do nothing with what the fuck they talking about, what the fuck they marching about. Wanna burn some shit up, go burn that new motherfucking key arena. Motherfuckers spinning, we out here got corona and they motherfuckers spinning. What the fuck? We don't expect to get together. Hey, I gotta speak for my people. We want reparation for preparation. We out here walking. Every black person you see from America, not African, not motherfucker that came on the plane. They came on the plane. We talking about motherfuckers that came on a boat, the descendants. Walking. Ain't got shit. And they don't even go in our neighborhood. Fucking scared. And they won't even go in our neighborhood. Because we hard like that. We will burn this bitch down. And that's what we wait. It's gonna happen. And that's what it is, what it is.
Everyone can have their opinions. Everyone is entitled to an opinion, and it is imperative that we listen to what that man has to say. Because he's not just speaking for himself, he's speaking for generations. They let the bus through, but not the car. I mean, you're perfectly welcome not to He drove through really fast. So, you know, you don't have to take anything that anybody says to heart. You know, you don't have to like change your life and start living by what someone else says. You don't have to do that. But you should be obliged to listen. You should, at the minimum, be obliged to listen. Because how are you going to learn anything? How are you going to learn the different viewpoints of people? You know what I mean? How are you going to learn the pain that someone else lives under if you don't listen to them? You know what I mean? How are you going to learn about oppression if you don't listen to the people who are oppressed? Thanking the Metro bus drivers who have been steadily driving. I know, right? We should hear the pupper. Hold on.
It's gonna push me away, and then so
The argument is that like this is years of
Look
anger.
at that puppy.
I lived my entire life with this.
Oh.
When I called my tribe to ask how to bury my father, you know what they told me?
Look at
You know
that
what they told me?
teaser.
We only know the Russian Orthodox burial.
I
They don't even
know,
how to
that's
bury
right.
I learned my language, man.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm not saying,
Baby doll.
the point is, irrational thought is an irrational thought. You can say racism is one manifestation of the irrational thought, but it takes other.
He is doing his own form of protest. He is doing a pupper protest. He's doing a pupper protest. Well, yeah, you got to consider his breed. That's a sporting hound. I know, right? You gotta consider the breed. That is a hunting sporting breed. They are not bred to stand around and hang out. They are bred to run and hunt and capture small or large animals. I know. So and of course, and he's a young one too. He's young. He's I would say about a year and a half. He's about a year and a half, 2 years old. Yeah. Oh, he's just fine. He's just fine. I promise he is just fine. Exactly. So, you know, that is totally valid. Granted, we're standing around here and I'm old. I'm really grateful that we're standing around. But you know, we don't have to stand around. So we have our whole group, and then I'm really annoyed about this charger. It is not charging. let's see here. All right, where are you? Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah, I don't need an ad, just turn it on.
What's going on?
Hey, how are you?
What's going on over here?
Doing. We're having our protest. We're having our. Black Lives Matter protest. Our nightly.
Oh, where are the black people? I see white faces.
Hey, you know what? Here's my belief on that. If you don't mind, I will share it with you. Here's my belief. That it was white people that caused this problem in the first place. And I believe strongly that it should be white people that should be standing up and insisting and demanding that the black people be uplifted and treated with the same basic human rights that white people take naturally for granted.
You have a point, but also at the same time, I mean, yeah, white people should be standing up because y'all ain't the boys. But at the same time, every fucking race need to be up in here, you know what I'm saying? Black, white, Chinese, yellow, blue, brown. I don't give a fuck what you with. Everybody need to be up in this shit.
You're right.
Yeah.
And we do. We have many black organizers who come and assist with us, and will lead marches with us and such. And we also have people basically BIPOC. You know, we have our Native American people, we have our Chinese, we have our Koreans, we have people of all walks of life. And yes, of course, you know, we got at least we got a lot of white people. we got a white people.
I see a lot of white people. And I don't know how safe I feel, but I see a lot of them.
You will be safer here than any other place in Seattle because these folks will step in front of the line for you. Just like, you know, if the cops come racing down here.
Oh, like they just did
and they start, yeah. No, I mean if they come racing down here and they start throwing gas and shooting
I'm running
and stuff,
that way.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can run that way, but you can also stand behind me. You know?
I mean, yeah, you can be targeted first, but my black ass is run that way. We know that.
Because we don't.
Somebody in the ass
we're gonna be your ally. We're your ally.
Too pretty for this shit. Y'all all gonna see. I'm gonna go that way.
All right, hon.
Have a good one. Thank you.
You have a good one. So we're moving now. So because the police haven't come forward. So the group is moving up. And we're gonna stop our get right to the next intersection because we don't know where the cops are.
Huh? No, you're chilling, bro. Yeah.
like, bro, there was like a good overall, just like behind these lines, surrounding, all types of shit.
So see, we got our Black Lives Matter flag out in front, and showing our it's kind of cool, and it's kind of comforting to have 200-300 people at my back. Don't be a smart eye. I'll just slowly advance. It's only 10:15, so oh wait, I want to catch this. So this is the part where MLK was speaking about not agreeing with direct action. However, that attitude changed right before he was assassinated. Yeah. Some more of our fabulous Seattle art. And our group continues. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm behind 2 masks tonight. It's like the air is warm and it's foggy and super humid, and it's smoky, so it's dirty air on top. And even though the KN95 is filtering most of that, I mean, it's still, you know, Not in the asthma and being completely out of shape. That contributes to it too. I will admit that it's been a little better. I think the streamer is shopping. I'm not sure. They're like stopping and grabbing screens of the dress shops. Okay, I'm sorry. So, wait. There we go. Okay. Are they? Right on. Kay is so sweet. They volunteered very kindly to moderate, and they have always been a good positive voice in all of the chats I participated in. They're definitely a valuable asset. Let me see if I can get this out and get this in without making my phone go bonkers. Ugh. Hold on. Come on. Don't be annoying.
A bit more off the street.
Okay, there we go. Hold on. That was one. He just he just wanted to go across the street. He basically wanted to cross the street. And I'm pretty sure there's an undercover officer that is behind me filming. Yeah, that guy right over my shoulder. So, and we're here at the famous Dick's. The very famous Dick's. We get over here. Dick's hamburgers, yay! If you've never been to Seattle and you come here on a vacation or whatever, just as a thing to check off your list, make sure to hit a Dick's drive-in. The restaurants themselves are really cool. Outside of inexpensive food, they pay all of their employees, even starting employees, above the standard minimum wage, which in Seattle is $15 an hour. So they pay above that. They also pay for education. They will pay for a 2-year associate's program. They are a really wonderful, wonderful employer, a positive influence on the community. And the poor bus here. This poor bus, this is his route, so they are very patiently trailing behind the protesters. Yeah, that guy right there. I see malcontentment. Here, grab your screenshot, guys. Grab your screenshot. It's glued into place, so hold on. Oh. So there's the soup for our family. Here's the soup for our family. They.
Have a good night.
These are some of the most beautiful posters. Yeah. See, here's the problem with your argument. Those things are sealed down. They're literally like glued down. You can't move them. They are bonded down with the epoxy. Right. That was my knee. So our group is over here. So bear with. Wait. Wait.
You can't have your own car? Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, Mal is in Seattle. I see his rig. He's in the back of the group. And you know who these guys are. Dum dum dum. Man, this is when we need the Portland music dude. We need the Portland music dude. We need the Portland music dude. Wait. Tell us to go. Go, go, go. So they made their way back to take our park back, because this is our park. This is our park. It isn't their park.
Why was that? Got it? Okay.
Yeah, Map Contentment is based out of Seattle, and we'll travel.
Oh, it doesn't. It really doesn't though.
So we're gonna come back here and reassume our spot. I might actually take an opportunity to sit down for a second because there's benches. Of course, you watch the second I sit down and relax. Let's see here. Well, I don't know, actually. We got, is that not Mel? Oh, well. Goodness. I don't blame you. I don't watch it either. Ugh. Look at this. Everybody's got their poles. I've got mine currently collapsed right now, so I don't feel like carrying it. Okay, so I see flashing lights down there. They're down the road, not and they're moving.
Where is he?
So they're moving.
It was definitely him.
How many arrests?
I saw
Oh, there's Ian.
Copy.
We're gonna get an usher on the arrest tonight. How many? At least 4 I saw. Yeah.
And the most important question of the evening, have you been maced
I'm
yet?
Mercedes.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. No, I have not tonight. Not tonight. I got my goggles, but not on.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I got my mask, but not on. Obviously, never on when it matters.
So Ian is living dangerously tonight.
Yeah, as always. And
were you?
I was the
tonight
one
that
on the ground
said
over here getting.
he was like, I don't care if you're pressed, you have to move, you have to get out of here. And I was like,
well, we were
no,
getting
fucking
questioned,
don't. What the hell are you talking about, dude?
Okay.
And then another cop told me that it was like, if it's a dispersal order and they feel that I'm part of the group, then they can arrest me. I'm like, okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to do my job.
Because I saw it come out.
Doing anything other than being on the sidewalk, not engaging, not fucking getting in your way, not obstructing, like, you know, like, what else am I supposed to fucking do?
Exactly,
How
right?
else can I do what I'm trying to do, you know?
It's like, I'm just standing here, I'm out of your way, I'm nowhere near you.
Yeah.
I'm recording you. I'm not hurting you. Leave me alone. Man, it's been fun. Have you gone over and looked at the mural yet? It would look really good on that.
I ended my stream on it earlier because I thought everyone had dispersed, and then I heard that they were still like 100
Oh,
people
yeah.
and I was like, all right, got to get live again.
Well, I kind of figured that there would be a little ring around the daisy thing going on, and sure as shit.
Yep.
This is what I need. I need a
monopod?
tripod. I need the tripod. I've got the monopod.
Oh yeah.
I just need the tripod.
Does it have a jack on the bottom or a thread?
Yeah, I can take this off, and there's a thread underneath. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I just have to get a shot for it. I just have not done that.
So
yeah, it's really nice. What's up, Christina?
Oh, you know.
I thought that everything was over once I filmed my live, and now it's back. I had like 700 people too.
Oh!
Like 700 people watching. I was like, shit, I
Oh
could
my
have
gosh.
joined the group and kept it going.
she died, and then he hid.
I'm back
And then he hid it here.
So we have a streamception.
Tank that was full of water and bleach solution.
Down
I don't know if he drowned.
down there.
Oh, it's the other one down
Yeah,
there, not
it's
this one.
down there.
the
Yeah,
other
not
one.
this one. It's,
Fountain down
Oh,
there.
okay. So no.
no,
I know what
not
you're
that.
talking
That's the
about.
castle, but the next
The
building
next one
down. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it had a 12% bleach solution in it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So like, I don't know if he asphyxiated from bleach
10%.
fumes or did he drown?
Yeah, there's no. They haven't gone into
We totally have streamception going on.
We do. Look at this. Look at this.
Super tall. Super tall streamception. No. he's not even all the way extended though.
I'm on the absolute lowest spot. Fuck you. Dude,
As tall as I get here.
the pole was just taking a wicked beating. We were running, and I stopped.
Although you still
Stopped
haven't
at one
hit
point
Eric
for just, like,
Greatwood's
5
height
seconds
yet,
to
so.
drop it down,
Yeah.
and check horizon, and then just going again because SPD screamed at me, keep moving. I'm like, fine, I'll show you assholes, and I ran uphill because I'm in shape. And I just kind of yeah, just saying. So like, like what? You think? Come on, let's run. You want to run? Let's run.
Yeah.
And I run up to like the front of the group and just drop the camera, bring it down, and it's like, okay, I can move because I was just snagging on everything. When we were in that narrow with all the trees and stuff.
This is a Malcontentment Tango's partner.
Is that your protest nickname, Grandpa?
Yeah.
Is that your code name?
That's Grandpa.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Why? You're not even old.
He's got grandkids.
I do have a grandkid.
I have
It
grandkids.
happened at a young
Yeah.
age.
I know that.
Absolutely, I have grandkids.
Yeah, see?
Do you have a code name yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Only Adidas girl from
Adidas girl.
when we were in Portland, yeah.
Yeah. My nickname is Riot Potter.
Oh,
Pass
that's
on a
right. I
used
remember
to-
that
I
because the
used to always
glasses.
have my glasses were broken.
What would you like me to say? What would you like me to tell them,
Me
Raspy?
constantly like fixing my glasses, taping them up, like in like the downtime. They're
Yeah.
Fucking Riot Potter over here.
It's funny because people will come up to me.
I love it.
People will come up to me and say, hey, Grandpa, how
this
you're
is for
doing?
you.
What's that?
Hold on, this is for you. This message right here. Per the 22nd Amendment, Pence could theoretically serve out.
2 years. 2 years.
We got Callie C in the house.
and then run
On this side
twice
of
for
the camera.
Protestz. Okay, interesting. Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't sure on that. That's so cool that somebody, wow, that's from like 3 hours ago when I was talking about that. Someone looked it up and pinged you on your feed. That is crazy.
Stream polls are so fucking weird.
It's really
so
good
weird.
when you have an
so
attorney
amazing.
that's a moderator.
Yeah.
But people will walk up, they, hey, Grandpa, how you doing? Just like beasted over here.
That's
and
funny.
people in my comments are like, you know, oh, what are they doing? And I'm like, oh, that's, I wear it's a badge of honor. So.
Yeah.
Oh, he's telling you to read your Twitch chat.
Oh.
Me?
I forget you even have a Twitch.
Oh yeah, we've had Twitch for a while.
I need to ask you some questions off stream about having an LLC.
You should.
I need to ask you questions
Okay,
like
sounds
about
good.
Streamlabs. You and I said like we were going to sit down and
Yeah, we
compare
still, need
notes.
to, we still need to have lunch or something.
have a
but
lunch or
I
something.
haven't-
and,
this,
like,
this is the first time I've been in Seattle since.
I know.
Since I got arrested in Louisville.
So do you have to go back to Louisville and all this other bullshit?
No, my arraignment was like 2 days ago.
Oh, what?
My arraignment was 2
Did you
2
have?
days ago.
Did you have your lawyer?
Did
or
you like
someone-
Zoom it or?
Yeah, it was a Zoom
Zoom.
meeting
Oh,
for
nice.
COVID, which was really nice. It was like,
Thank God for
Hell
a
yeah.
My lawyer
pandemic.
was like basically like you don't even have to come back. Like,
Pandemic
I'll
silver
take care of it.
linings,
You don't even have
guys.
to be present. Didn't even have to go into the Zoom meeting.
Oh shit. There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
awesome.
My lawyer's name is Shannon Fowler. She's actually pretty cool because she offered to represent me pro
as I
bono.
said,
Nice.
with
And-
Info Pig. Did he wander off?
He's around here somewhere.
We were talking.
He's right there.
Oh,
Is anybody? I want to say hi to Brad. If he's
where is he?
around.
Info Pig.
Info pig. Info pig.
Info Pig.
Info pig. And Adam.
Yeah. Well, we're not pointing to you guys.
Yeah, no. We're,
$20 to come punch you in the face.
No shit.
okay. Yeah, no
Tell them
worries.
that you
We're
punch
good.
me in the face and they get the $20. Oh, motherfucker! What the fuck you just, dude? What the fuck you just do to
You
me?
see, now see here, and this is the knee brace. That is a usual attire for streamers, for Protestz streamers.
Oh, they're pads.
Oh, there you go.
No, they're not. They're pads.
Shit, I got like 4 braces now.
Yeah.
Lots of padding.
The group is dispersing.
People heading home.
Is that it? They rolling out?
Are we dispersing?
I mean, it's really
Are we
early.
like really dispersing?
It's really super early.
Move
Oh,
out
yeah,
in the move out in the march going way, or move out in the. They don't announce when they're going home.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
Well, looks like we're moving.
Are we marching? Or what?
I think we're moving. Well, hell, let's find out. Let's find out. You get that few little seconds to do a multi-streamception. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, it's always nice to see the other streamers down here. God damn, the ground is so wet. The grass is just drenched. So okay, so I see the flashing lights. So I guess we're moving towards them. I don't know. All right. We have to kind of split to let the cars move. Oh, hold on. I can't see you. See, everybody else is just walking. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. All right. Yeah. All right. So anyway, if you don't know the other streamers, Malcontentment Tango is on Twitch and on Facebook. You can also hit up Concrete Reporting, and they are on Twitch, and I believe also streaming to Facebook and YouTube. And then InfoPig, of course, is on Facebook, I think. So I guess we're going to the cops. Cops didn't come to us. We're going to the cops. I don't know what's happening, why they were over here. Oh, they're mad. Oh, we pissed them off. There goes Adam. And the streamers start running. So they ditched and ran. Okay, so now people are starting to put on their masks.
Yeah,
because we pissed them off. So the little hornets are all angry now. So some people are putting on their masks.
Stay together. Stay together.
Goodness gracious. Hold on.
Pretend you can grab my ankle.
Well, they did. They came up to him and told him to go home, and they ran away. So because of Mike Solon and his irrepressible steroid use and possible steroid use. I don't know, man. He gets really angry, really like steroid rage. You know, you see roid rage. Wait a minute. We're having trouble here. Apparently SPD needs driving lessons. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing. What the fuck are they doing? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. They're having trouble turning around. I don't know why they're having trouble turning around. I thought they took like driving lessons and stuff and had driver's licenses. My calibration. Oh. Hold on. Oh. What is happening here? The protesters are nowhere near here. They're a block away. So there are police cars down the block. More people without masks. I tell you what, clip that. Seriously.
This is embarrassing. What are y'all doing out there?
Clip that. Look at all these people without masks. No mask on. We do have some that have masks on. So we got 1 or 2 or 3. One of them is the commander of this particular unit, or at least the one that was ordering them around. No mask. So at least clip it out, because I will. I like to send those to the SPD and the city council Twitters, because technically any of these officers can have COVID-19.
This Jewish white boy loves bacon. I'm a bad Jew. I freely admit it. I also love shellfish. Freely admit that too. And I like cheese on my hamburgers. I'm a terrible Jew.
Yeah.
A little bit more of the olive pop showed up.
Oh yeah. Look at this.
Kept duct tape?
I do.
You do?
People are killed by cops every single fucking year.
All right, so this is
It
what I
is
told
in
Facebook users. It's a
the
Facebook
middle one, I believe.
It's got a check on it. I know.
You can go to Twitch. The beauty of
Yeah, it's the big. This the big one. Yeah.
You can just go to twitch.tv/Malcontent-Tango. It'll take you right to the feed. If you're on your phone, you can
I
literally go
only
to
put it in my bag tonight.
and you can watch it.
I only put it in my bag tonight.
Because I really there, it's fine. And you can, and if you remember a Twitch, you can comment there.
So we have
Jed,
our
Bad Jews Unite.
we have our
With
riot
our bacon
sticks out.
cheeseburgers.
Wait, Jew burgers? Did I hear about Jew burgers? What are Jew
I said
burgers?
bacon
Jew
bacon
burgers.
cheeseburgers.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Jew
No,
burgers.
bacon cheeseburger. That is like, that's about the epitome of bad Jew food.
That is bad Jew food. You're right. You're right.
Right? Because
That
you
is.
got pork and you got the milk with the
Yeah, the dairy and
Yeah,
and everything's all mixed together.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Jewish. I'm allowed to say all this.
I was married to a Jew and I have Jewish children, so yeah.
I love lobster, Jed. Love it. But Christina, you can say anything you want about his
Oh,
menu.
I'm looking. Believe me, I'm looking. See, we got
freaking delicious.
we got the guys back here. I'm essentially surrounded by press. I don't have I got our protesters over here, and I've got these guys over here. I still don't know why they turned around and ran up here and did a really bad 14-point turn.
If you are easily offended,
I don't know why they did that.
you need to be clutching your pearls
And then
right
came
now.
here and burst out and then ran back up here. They ran down the road about halfway, and then yeah, no worries. And then they came back up here.
Dora, what did I say wrong? Serious, Dora. Educate me. Well, food doesn't speak Jew either. I don't know. I've had some gefilte fish that I'm pretty sure might have been able to talk. I freely admit I like gefilte fish.
Oh my God!
I like it. I freely admit it. Pickled herring, herring and cream. So Dora, then what would I use? I get it, Dora. Educate me, please.
So we're just standing. We're just standing. We're not doing anything. Now eventually.
George Floyd! George Floyd! He did smart.
Eventually, what's going to happen? The cops are going to get angry.
George Floyd! George
and do bad things.
George Floyd! George Floyd! Sean Pierre! 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 Annie Alice!
Elijah McClain, Tamir Rice, Ahmaud Arbery, Sandra Bland,
Charlene Lyles! Charlene Lyles! Charlene Lyles! Charlene Lyles! Charlene Lyles! Charlene Lyles!
We actually live here. Don't fucking come out for punching like Everett and shit. We actually live here. Fuck all of you. For real. We actually live here. That's my apartment. Fuck
We
you.
do live here. Our kids go to school here. Seriously.
don't you dare say that name. Time him out immediately. You will not use that child's name. His parents specifically requested that his name not be used to politicize and promote your hate. So get the fuck out of here and never say his name again. Mod, ban that person. Please. The person saying Cannon Hennett's name. The person using a 5-year-old child's death to promote their hate.
What's with the mace gun? Get in the vehicle. That's not proper driving. That's not safe.
Awesome.
You ain't being
Thank
safe.
you. Hold on. Let's not get too pushy.
You ain't being safe, homeboy. Just close the door. What are you doing? I remember him from Goodwill. That's what he does.
So they're heading down. Yeah, y'all people that do not agree with this movement and want to come in here and cause trouble and say shit, that's fine, you know? I am, whatever. But you will not ever come in here and use that child's name. So now they're going to let the bus come through. And the mood turns just like that. Boom. Boom, mood turns. Life is good. So I don't know where they went. They probably went around the block or something. I don't know. So we also had the cops that were in the back there, they also turned. That guy is such an undercover cop. Holy shit. Oh my God, he is such a cop. Such a cop. Such a cop. So much a cop. Cop, 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 cop. He just absolutely 100% just screams it. So, and now we're moving. Now we're going to go up the hill, and I'm going to whine and cry and start puffing and panting. So, go ahead and get your laugh tracks ready. I do apologize for getting so strident, but don't fuck with kids. You have plenty of weapons in your arsenal. You don't need a child. Not to mention, the man was arrested in less than 24 hours. And is in jail. I mean, literally justice has been served. What the fuck, you know? What the fuck do you want? It's not even a valid argument. You can go back and read your Twitch agreement. Why? You're getting paid overtime. You should be thrilled shitless. You should be thrilled shitless. I'm filming trees. It's okay. I gotcha. No. I trust the mods to use their common sense when it comes to banning people. They can ban whoever they want, because I trust that they are banning them for a good reason. There are certain lines I am not going to have anyone cross. You may decide to recklessly cross moral and ethical lines, but you're not going to cross mine. Yeah, let's see, so we don't allow our people to spread hate, so that's censorship, right? Is that the deal? That's not an opinion. Come on, get real. Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding? You hate a concept, and so you want to spread that. You want to share that hate. Well, exactly. They don't have good faith. They don't want what's good for everybody. They only want what's good for themselves. And they want other people to suffer and pay for it. The right enjoys seeing people suffer. Which is why the Southern strategy was such a success. The Southern strategy worked perfectly. It worked better than they would ever dreamed it would have worked. Oh, poor little Bruce. He's out here peeing. What a good puppy! Good puppy! Hey, he's gonna be a protest pupper. He's not even like upset or startled or anything.
He's looking at him.
Yeah. He's gonna be a protest pupper one day. Look at that. Look at that, protest pupper! Yeah! Look at that good blob. That's good socialization training right there. Very good. Okay. So I gotta tighten up. Gotta tighten up time. Whew. Oh, goodness. So seriously, if your hatred is so deep and you need to share it so badly that you have no problem or see no problem with using the death of a child to push your argument, to make your argument, you are absolutely 100% fucked in the head, man, and you need to go look in the mirror. Because what if that was your child? Especially when the Trump-supporting parents asked you to never use his name in that manner. Is that a shitbird? No, okay. I thought that was a shitbird. All right. Hold on, I saw a state. Hold on, wait a minute. Road Storm Chaser. I am from the Golden Gulf Coast of Mississippi. I'm sorry, what happened? Mississippi, yeah, right on the coast. Okay. So we're gonna come over here and look at these. I don't know what this car is doing. Oh, right on. Yeah, we know the song of our people. we know the song of our people. And it's really funny because even though I've been up here since 2005 with just a short visit back up into Mississippi and Texas, my accent did definitely get deeper when I was down there, and it just does not seem to go away. And it seems to come out more when I am getting annoyed, or when I get annoyed, I should say. Oh, hell yeah. Well, you know, this is the one thing that I'm really angry about up here, because I haven't made my mom's gumbo since I've been up here. Well, actually, I did. What I had to do was, when I went down to Mississippi, I got some shrimp, froze them, and brought them back up here. And that was the only way that I could make my mom's gumbo. We also don't have blue crabs, so no blue crabs. And I actually have to when I want catfish, I have to basically order it from my grocery store. Fortunately, it is from a Mississippi hatchery, so it has that good Mississippi taste. So I'm fortunate there. Okay, let's see here. But yeah, I haven't had a good gumbo in yonks. Man. So we're back at the East Precinct. Whoops. These people are like, I need to turn around. As in like Tony Sachare. Now, if you ever get over to Pascagoula, I will tell you, go to Bozo's. If you want some good gumbo and po' boys, oyster po' boys. Oh my God, that oyster po' boy is so good. Bozo's down in Pascagoula. It's about one of the best. It's been around there for 1,000 years. Yeah, the protesters are right here. They're right here on the corner. We're over here at the East Precinct. We are actually, let's see here, hold on. I had we got some new artwork. Let's see. SHI here was here, okay. SHIA, Shia was here. Okay. Yeah, I got to admit, it's interpretive, I guess. You know, art is subjective, right? Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So I saw, wait a minute, I saw blue flashy lights down there on Broadway. Oh, okay. So that was a whisper, and you have a little gear on that whisper bar, on the top whisper bar, and you can use that to yeah, you can do that. You can turn off the whispers, or you can report them, and then you can block that person. I see Joey. I see Joey as well.
When I did, Meyerberg began at OPM with the complaints, and he signaled to me right here.
So they're not oh, hey, there's Crystals. There's Crystals. Hi. How you doing? I love your E. I love the E. It's beautiful.
Appreciate it. Go check out, it's like 90% done, the whole thing. Mine isn't completely done.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'm waiting for the finish. It's gonna, I'm waiting, the colors are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Kay will be able to help you with for protecting yourself from those types of people. You don't want to, you know, if you're not the weather is wet, sticky. The air quality index is currently 74. So for me, it's sensitive. There you go. Sensitive lungs advisory. So that is why. So the bike cops are leaving again. So that's why I'm wearing an N95 mask on top or beneath my my normal mask. So this is the, by the way, this is the moat. This is the moat. Now, let's see here. There's no, let's see, it just says, there's none of those signs are over here. Oh, yes it is, look where it is, hold on. So I hike, it's way up there. Yeah, the moat. So, yeah, so there's that little bitty teeny tiny sign, and you absolutely 100% cannot read that up there. So I'm almost wondering, you know, why they have that there like that. That's a pretty obnoxious place. So we're moving, we're crossing. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Okay. And I'm stuck. Oh, the sign. So there's basically a sign that says you cannot go onto the police property there unless you're a patron or a customer, and you can't go up there at all if it's after business hours. And they used that sign that's like 10 feet up. It's in very small lettering. That sign 10 feet up in the off the ground as the reason why they arrested Joey Weiser last night, because he ignored that sign. It's like nobody even knew it existed. Well, no, I mean, it almost seems like it's it almost seems like it's done as a form of entrapment, you know. You didn't obey the rules written on the sign that isn't intentionally obscured, unless you knew it was there and looked specifically for it and had really good vision. Oh, this is a fun one.
Oh, this feels good.
This is a fun place to walk out here.
Way back there.
Okay. What? I'm sorry, hold on. No, you. God. Is that like the sum of your life? You know? Being sarcastic and unopen and always pushing and deflecting and hey, you know, when all those Proud Boys and shit and those big old beer belly guys are talking about how they're gonna, you know, come and kick these soy boys' asses, good fucking luck. Seriously. These jokers have been marching up and down hills, and these are gentle. These are very gentle hills right here. These guys have been marching up and down hills for years. Years. They are extremely healthy. They are extremely fit. They are not even winded. I'm dying, but you know, they're not even winded. So, any of you, you know, sitting in your computer room, swilling your beer, making jokes and cracking fun, get on up and come down here and come with us on a march. I'll come with you. I'll walk with you and keep you safe. Come on down.
How you doing? Tired?
They're killing me.
I know.
They're killing me.
I know.
I am not used to this. I've done my few nights. I'm feeling better though. I'm not dying yet.
It's good though, you know.
Yeah.
This is how I lost 40 pounds.
I know, right? That's where I'm looking. I was like,
Since the beginning of everything.
these
40
people
pounds
have everybody has toned down, shaped up. Everybody looks differently from what they did 4 months ago.
down. Yeah, for real. It's like soldiers, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think this is even more intensive training than what I've seen some soldiers doing.
Yeah, we do stamina, you know, we do constant stamina going up and down the hills, especially in Seattle versus other cities.
Oh my gosh,
and the
yeah.
hills here are just, that's the big difference, you know, like with marching and like just having to go up and down, hills up and down, you know, steep sometimes.
Yeah, the ones across the interstate are, oh my God. The chat, they hear me. I bitch. From the very beginning at the bottom and all the way up, I bitch and I cry and I whine. I huff, I puff, I beg, I pray. It's a terrible sight. I'm glad they don't see me because I know they would just stop and laugh at me. I eventually catch up with them about 15-20 minutes later.
So you keeping up around that block? I saw it.
Yeah. Getting there, slowly but surely.
Joey Weiss is over here.
I see him. Did you see that? You saw he got arrested last night, right?
Yeah, they let him out like 20 minutes later or something, right?
Yeah. Did you see why? Because he didn't pay attention to the sign. Did you see the sign?
I actually didn't get to watch the video. It was
Oh yeah.
crazy.
So that was their excuse. Was that he didn't abide by the sign? This sign is like on 8 by 11 note paper, and it's like 10 feet up off the ground. It's impossible to see.
He said that he thought he got let out because they didn't Mirandize him. I'm trying really hard not to get you. Just keep moving into the shot.
Yeah, no.
You're back again.
Yeah, see, states' rights. You know, states' rights. It's an important thing. The governor has to request it, and the governor won't request it. They can send federal troops, not National Guard, big difference. They can send federal troops to protect their federal buildings, like in Portland. Yeah, see, there you go. I keep forgetting I have smart people that know Latin in here. Take that, highlight it, go look it up on the Googles. And no matter what you call it, it's not insurrection. This is not insurrection. This is not traitorism, being traitors. It's nothing like that. The Seattle Police Department is extremely lucky. Seriously, and they know they're lucky. Even with all of the abuses that they have doled out. What? Hold on a second, I didn't see it.
Check, please.
Yeah, he won't. He can't. He can't. He would be ruined politically. Ruined. Because even his base would desert him. No, seriously, he can't. There's nothing that anyone has done here that merits the test. There's nothing violent against this. And see, and this is what I was talking about. Both Seattle and Portland know, and they know how damn lucky they are, because even though both of these states are very gun friendly, yes, liberals believe in the Second Amendment, and we do have guns. We've got lots and lots and lots of guns, and all of our protesters are adults, and they could carry weapons if they wanted to. They absolutely 100% could carry weapons, but they don't. This is a peaceable protest. Nobody has been anti-gun. I don't know where your argument is coming from. This is an open carry, stand your ground state. Yeah, see now here we go. Man, I swear I need to put this as a command. Peaceable is not the same definition as peaceful. That is why peaceful is not in the First Amendment. And you can go run over to your Googles right now. Go on. And look up the First Amendment. Do you see anything burning? There's nothing burning here. There's nothing burning here. But yeah, go look up your First Amendment. And you're going to see peacefully isn't there. It is peaceable assembly. Peaceable allows for conflict. And that is why our founding fathers put it in the Constitution. Because they literally just got done fighting a revolution. And it started with protests. And if you're against protesting in America, then you need to go replace all that tea that we threw overboard those ships. You need to go buy some Twinnings or Bigelow or Lipton. Yeah, go buy a bunch of Lipton. You're going to need about 108 tons, and send it to Britain to pay them back for all the tea that we threw overboard. And then you can move over there and take up citizenship because you're basically a British citizen. Because if you're not supporting these protests, if you're not supporting any protest in America, regardless of what side it's on, then you're not American, because this country was literally founded on protest. Because here's the deal, guys. The second that they take away these people's ability and right to protest, they take away yours too. So no more Proud Boys protest. No more Trump 2020 standing on the thing. No more peaceable assembly. So that right there is just as protected. $50% at least. 50% at least. Man, I need that one. Shit. I do not know if Streamlabs allows vandalism isn't violence. Vandalism is not violence. Things that are broken or burned or broken, whatever. Those are items. Those are insured items. Vandalism is not violence. It is not considered a violent crime. Go look it up. Vandalism is not considered a violent crime. However, murdering people is considered violence. Oh, there they go. I don't know where they're going, but okay, so 2 SPD cops just tore out of the building, went down a pike. They completely avoided the protest and went down pike. Exactly. No, actually, Rogue Storm Chaser, that is wrong. That is very 100% incorrect. That is 100% incorrect. Insurances do cover damage under riot or civil unrest, civil commotion. It is 100% covered. In fact, I actually posted that from my policy on my Twitter. Just like a few days ago. One of our alt-gov people posted his policy, and it shows that during an actual insurrection or a revolution, that property is not covered. However, and I wanted to look it up on mine, and it does not cover insurrection. It does not cover war, damage done to war, radiation, thermonuclear detonation. Doesn't include any of that, but it does cover for protest damage, riots, civil unrest, civil commotion. Yeah, it's something, and seriously, go look it up. You know, you got your insurance policy. If you're like me and online, they may not actually have a copy of your policy available, but you can just like chat them and get a copy of it, and you can look it up, and you can see it. This stuff is covered. Also, you have businesses also have coverages that specifically cover civil unrest and commotion, and then their basic business policies. So both businesses and civilians are covered for damage in protests and stuff like that. Well, no, it's generally because you push the line like 987 times and we finally get tired of it. You know? It gets tiring having to defend the same point like over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Because the thing is that you keep using talking points that Fox invented like 20 years ago. You know? Come up with some new material. If the business has business insurance, then it's covered. And in most municipalities, businesses are required to have insurance, especially if they lease their own building. I know, right? I don't think I blocked like maybe like 4 or 5 people before all of this started. And now my block list is huge. But no, see, and this is what I'm saying. See, you're going through this talking point, and basically, where that talking point came from was from the riots and protests in the 60s and 70s. Okay, when you had cops with like, they weren't using less than lethal and tear gas and shit like. Well, they were using tear gas, but they were using like actual weapons, and things were not covered under the insurance policies then, and people threw a friggin' fit, and the insurance companies capitulated to their customers, and they adjusted their policies. So you see, you're using a talking point, a myth that you heard from someone else. You never bothered to check it out, you never bothered to verify it, but you believe it as fact. And the thing is that it's not true. And this is why it's irritating. Yes, in all states.
Can you stop streaming now, please?
I've got the floor, man. I've got the floor. Hold on. So, that's the deal. It's not a it's not in all states. Nonsense. People come through all the time and clean up. People come through all the time and clean up. Usually on the morning protests. Usually on the morning protest, they actually have people that bring trash bags with them and their little trash picker-upper thingies, and they pick up garbage along the way of the march. But see, you won't believe that because that's something positive. And you want to maintain the hate 100%. Even if you see it. Even if you see it with your own eyes, you still won't believe it. Because it disrupts your hate. Well, I mean, all you have to do if you want to see it is go and look up the morning streams here in Seattle. You know, over on Seattle Protestz Network. They stream the morning streams all the time, every day. Yeah, no, it really isn't. You know, the city does not come through here and clean out the trash every 15 minutes for your pleasure, okay? So they don't do that. We're not roaming, we're protesting. This is a protest. Do you understand what that is? This is a protest. That's the whole Hey, these brats are tax-paying citizens, and they're actually exercising a right that you have the option to use as well. So you know, you should be at least respecting your American citizens. You know, your American brothers and sisters for exercising a right that is sacred. That is so sacred that it was literally the very first thing that the founding fathers, you know, wrote. I know, right? Yeah, it gets cleaned up multiple times a day by people. I know, right? Well, and then they believe that they're justified in continuing their hate when they get themselves banned. So they create the self-perpetuating cycle of being able to justify being angry and kicking and stomping their feet. Well, I got banned in that chat because they wouldn't let me say what I wanted to. So you know, you have that cycle. It's just going like over and over and over and over again, and that's how they feed themselves. You know, we talk about the snake eating his own tail. Well, there you go. Where are you banned? Are you banned here? Are you banned? You've been arguing every single step of the way. You've been arguing every single step of the way. Are you banned? No. Well, yeah, and he has the right to threaten you. If you're not going to follow the rules, then you know we have to abide by the Twitch toss. Again, vandalism isn't violence, and that the trash that's here is not from the protesters. That is from the people that come here and utilize the park, as well as. You guys wouldn't know a fascist if they walked in the door and slapped your mother. You wouldn't know a fascist if they walked in the door and just slapped your mother. It's just so sad. I mean, seriously, people, go read about the father of fascism. You know, go read about what he did. Before you want to talk about fascist and call people a fascist, You know, go read and talk about, you know, with other people that are educated on what fascism actually is. Since when? Okay, let's see, wait a minute. Vandalism is morally wrong. Okay. Is taking a life morally right? I mean, you know, if property, something that is easily replaceable, and even if it's not replaceable, even if it's a family heirloom, it's still an item. You can't take it with you, guys. You can't take it with you. I know a lot of people that hold this belief that, you know, property is more important than anything in the entire world. Really? Okay. Totally misunderstood. Gotcha. Well, you can tell all the teachers and professors and doctors and all those people that have a lot more patience than I do to write up, you know, books and papers and do studies and all that stuff. You can tell them that. But seriously, please tell me what you're going to do with all that property when you die, huh? What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do? Oh, give it to my children as part of their generational wealth. Yeah. In a couple of generations, white people aren't going to have any generational wealth at the rate our capitalistic economy is going. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the deal here in this particular chat. See, I'm old school internet. I'm very old school internet. I'm from like BBS and AOL forum days. And traditional debates are based on if you make a claim, the burden of proof is on you to back it up. So if you make a claim, please be ready to provide a link to back up that claim. And no, you are absolutely not allowed to say, go Google it. I can say it, you can't, because I don't have my links right here with me. So the burden of proof is upon the claimant. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I had for my AOL days, I had a dual phone lines, so two modems that I bonded, and I was like the fastest internet user on the dog boards, because I had like double the normal baud rate at that point in time. I was the shit, man. I was awesome. But yeah, but you know, back in those days, in those bulletin board days and those forum days, stuff like that, debates were carried on in a traditional debate type of a format, and part of your debate format is you know, provide proof, provide your sources. I actually don't have insurance. However, it's, you know, so it's just something I have to replace. I mean, technically, I guess I could have. It might fall under my insurance. I don't have like specific phone insurance, but it might actually fall under my homeowner's